Being a parent is pretty easy. I mean, if you love and care about your child, then every second with them is awesome. And not only that, but you want to spend every single second with them. I mean, for me specifically, I've been doing everything with my daughter her whole entire life. I mean, literally, even when she was a baby, laying on the floor, playing with her blocks and stuff, I was sitting right there with her. Granted, I wasn't playing with her blocks, but I was right there with her. And to this day, everything. She's watching TV, I'm watching whatever she's watching with her. She's playing a video game, I'm either A, playing with her, B, we're kind of taking turns, or C, I'm just watching her. Like when she plays Toad Treasure Tracker. That's a game we don't usually play together. She plays that alone. But I'm right there watching her. Her homework, even that. I'm not doing it with her or anything, but I'll still be in the same room as her. And if I'm not in the same room as her for whatever reason, like sometimes she has reading homework, it's kind of boring, it's a personal thing, but she'll still come in the same room as me and just read with me. So, you know, I just feel like that's what you do. Like it's not a hard task if you care about your kid. And it's something that you want to do. Like it's natural. Like it almost would feel, not almost, it would. Like I feel like it would be unnatural if I wasn't doing everything with her. Like it would be weird. Like, why do I have you? Why am I hanging out with you if I'm not going to hang out with you and I'm going to be in my room doing my own thing while you're doing your own thing? I don't know. Anyhow, though, to put it into another context of how much I do everything with her, it's to the point now where she's 9.5 years old and doesn't know how to do anything by herself. Which, I don't know how I feel about that. On one hand, that's kind of good that I've imprinted on her that much, that she's so used to us just being together and doing stuff. But on the other hand, it's kind of ridiculous that she doesn't know how to do anything by herself, because I think about when I was a kid, and I'm like, I knew how to color by myself or play with my toys or whatever. I didn't need my mom or dad. But whatever. Because I feel like, you know what, though? That means that's how much attention I give her, that without it, she doesn't know what the heck to do with herself. So I will happily take that. And it makes me think also of these women who, like, are stay-at-home moms and they complain. Like, wasn't there one on Oprah or something saying, oh, the hardest job in the world is being a mother? It's like, do you really hate your kids that much? Why did you have them if staying home all day with them is that terrible that you're going to complain about it on national TV, on Oprah? Like, for me, if somehow being able to stay home with my daughter all day, every day, could be my job, it would be the most awesome job in the whole entire world. I would have nothing to complain about. I don't understand when people do complain. It's like my daughter's mother even. Her husband makes enough money to support the household on his own. And so they ended up coming up with a deal that it was either she could quit her job and be like a stay-at-home mom with them, which granted, it's not that much. With school, you know, it's the same as now. She works while they're at school, and then she's home when they get off the bus. So, I mean, nothing would be different. You'd actually have time to just be home doing nothing. But there was that option, or he said that you could keep working and we'd just get a vehicle, and basically your job would pay for that vehicle. Like, they got a new vehicle. So, obviously, it's going to be expensive, the payments and the taxes and possibly even the insurance and all that. And she chose the dang vehicle. I'm like, if I had that opportunity, somehow I had a wife that was doing well off, and she gave me that option, I'd be like, kids. Why would you prioritize work over the opportunity to be with your kids all the time? I don't get it. What's even worse, though, is like you chose a car over your kids. Like, that just seems so crappy to me, to choose a car. Something that depreciates in value, something that is, you know, ends up having problems after 5 years, and something you're probably going to get rid of as soon as the loan is paid off. Over something that you can build up a relationship with, and as the kid gets older and gets their own job, you know, you can make better futures together with them. You know, when you both have money to go on a cruise together or something. Or, you know, when they have kids, now you can be a part of those grandkids' lives because your kid loves you enough that they want you to still be a part of the life. Now, oh, well, you chose a car over me, and I don't know. But anyhow, enough of that side tangent about women complaining about being able to hang out with their kids all day. What I'm really giving this preamble for is I want to look at a product that is, I don't know, the short story of it is, it looks like it's something that's been made for failure parents, basically. That's really what it comes down to. The reality of it, or what it's marketed as, is it's a product called Moxie. And what it is it's a little robot that is designed to help children with, I don't know, learning disabilities, or I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Maybe like social anxieties, maybe autism, like border autism type kids. You know, the kids that are kind of reclusive. So this robot is something that you would buy that the kid can interact with and kind of gain social skills and get more to where they need to be, which is, I guess, something that they can't do with other humans. But like I said, it just seems like a very failed parent product. Like, why do you need to buy your kid a robot? Why can't you interact with your child? Why can't you be the human that it talks to, not a robot? Now this kid's gonna grow up getting used to talking to a robot, and what happens when they're older? And the robots, what, they're gonna still talk to their robot? I mean, 20 talking to the robot that they had when they were 8? Or are they still gonna have those weird social anxieties because they've been growing up talking to a robot rather than humans? It just seems like a very dumb product and a very failure parent type product. So anyhow, let's get into it.
Riley. Riley.
Hi.
There's someone here who wants to meet you.
My name is Moxie. I'm a new robot. What is your name?
I'm Riley.
It's nice to meet you, Riley. What do you do to get ready for bed?
Brush my teeth and read a story.
I love stories. Would you read a story to me?
Alright, so just right there, that clip was only, 15 seconds? And there's already so many failures right there. Like, one, the parents come in and say the kid's name twice before he responds. Riley. Riley. Hi. The kid's not even doing anything. He's sitting there coloring or something, and it takes 2 times for him to respond to the parents. Which, my interpretation of that is that the parents just don't bother with him. So, you know, kids get like their weird attitudes and stuff. And so that's why he's kind of maybe ignoring them. Obviously, you can hear it. He's not doing anything, and they're right there. She talked the same volume from the same distance away from him at the second try, and then he answered. So the second thing is this robot. Look how he was with the robot. Robot talked to him, and right away he answered. Because it's something new. He knows it's not going to let him down like his parents always have been. This robot's something new, and it's automatically talking to him, unlike his parents. They come in, and he's like, you'll be in my room for 13 seconds, and I don't see you again until next week. Where this robot is right here. He can control it. So it's like, these thought processes are probably flying through his head. Ooh, this is something that can't ignore me. You have to talk to me. Then, what does the robot ask? What is your name? Okay, the parents know the name, so that would be stupid for them to say that. But they say, what did the robot say next? I don't know, it said something like, what do you do before you go to bed? Oh, I brush my teeth, and I like to read a story. So there's a couple things there. Okay, brushing your teeth, that's obvious. The parents should know that he's brushing his teeth before bed. But as far as reading the story, I think I stopped it before this happens, but that kid is going to end up reading a story to the robot. And it's like, why couldn't the parents be there for him to read the story to them? Or, even better, why can't they read a story to him? Like, why did they have to buy him a robot for him to read a story to? There's 2 of them, 2 parents. Neither one of them could have made the time to hang out with their son and allow him to read a story to them, or them read a story to him. I mean, geez, both of them, one could be a person that he reads stories to, the other could be a person that reads stories to him. No, they get him a robot. And then the third observation right off the bat is the dad. He's standing over there in the doorway the whole time and doesn't come over until after. It's almost like the mom, didn't the mom kind of signal him to come in? Like, why? It's your kid. What are you doing? Like, awkwardly hiding off in the doorway. Like, be there. Just walk in. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Sure. Rita woke with a lovely dream, still fresh in her mind, gracefully gliding across the shimmering ice rink.
Last one. Breathing exercises always help me relax. Riley, we have a new mission. Would you make a drawing for me?
Okay.
Okay, so now in that clip, we saw that the parents were there at first when they gave him the thing. And then it's like he started reading to the robot, and where did they go? Gone. like always, gone, not there. And then, okay, the breathing exercises, that's kind of weird. I don't know why a little kid's having like anxiety attacks or something that he needs breathing exercises. But I feel like if you're actively active with your child anyways, they're going to be super happy. They're not going to have anxiety attacks. Case in point is my daughter. I'm always with her. She doesn't have any anxiety or whatever with me. I don't need any stupid breathing exercises for her to be calm. She just needs to be with me and she's good. And then the last thing, or part of that clip, was the robot asks Riley to draw a picture. Can you draw a picture for me? It makes it a mission, makes it like a fun little game. Well, again, why couldn't the parents do that? Why couldn't the parents be like, hey, I got a game that we could play. Maybe we can draw pictures for each other. I mean, that's kind of like something that I do with my daughter. We color together, but we call it surprise pictures. So what it is I choose a coloring book for her, and she chooses a coloring book for me. Then what we do is we choose a picture in that, and we color it, but the picture that we color is for the other person. So, I don't know if I explained that clearly enough. So the book that I choose, she's going to color a picture of her choice, and then she chooses a book for me, and I color a picture of my choice for her. Now, the reason they're called surprise pictures is because usually we color not facing each other. So maybe I'm looking towards, this wall, and she's facing that wall, and we color until we're done. And then we show each other, this is the picture I colored you. It's not hard to engage with your kids. And that is roughly the same idea as that robot asking for that kid to draw him a picture. Instead of us drawing it, though, we're just coloring it. Like, it's not hard to put that effort in. So, again, clearly this parent and other parents, other failed parents, aren't doing it. That's why it's a feature in this robot.
I'm so excited for you to tell me about the dentist. I've never been to one.
You don't have teeth.
But I can still smile. And then what happened?
He said he didn't want to play with me anymore.
Thank you for telling me about your day. Sometimes holding a friend's hand makes me feel better. Do you want to try squeezing my hand?
Alright, that clip had a lot of failures in it. First off, why did she have to put the notification of the dentist appointment to the robot? Obviously, as the parents, they're going to have to bring him to the dentist so they know about the dentist appointment. Now, if the whole point was so then the robot could talk to the kid about the dentist appointment, why can't they? Why can't they talk to him during the ride there about the dentist appointment? Then after it's done, talk to him about what he thought and all this. Why does he need to tell his robot? And then later, he's talking about, I would assume, an incident at school where he was trying to make a friend, but the kid didn't want to play with him. Why can't he talk to his parents? Why are they unavailable for him to say this to them? Some actual real beings who can feel bad for him and should have love and compassion for him as their child. And then can give him a hug and tell him it's okay. And possibly not even need the friends because he has them. Like my daughter has me. When we go to the park, if there's no other kids there, I play with her. She doesn't need friends. She's got me. It's like one thing her mother always does, my daughter's mother always trying to do, is sign her up for all these stupid sports and activities. She's on soccer, basketball. She used to do gymnastics, horseback riding. I've heard talk about karate. It hasn't happened yet, but I've been hearing about it for 2 years. And, my daughter's mother always says, oh, she needs an activity, which I don't know why. That's, in my opinion, that's stupid, but she doesn't need an activity. Just bother with her. Her mom is like a typical parent. What I mean by that is a typical parent is somebody who does things for the children, but not with the children. That's my daughter's mother to a T. She doesn't do anything with the kids. She does a lot for the kids, but nothing with the kids. And so that's why she thinks our daughter needs an activity because she don't do anything with her. But I don't think that she needs an activity because I am the activity. I do every single thing with her. And yeah, so not only do I do stuff for her, I do tons for her, but I also do everything with her. I do both. And, it's just natural to me. I wouldn't do it any other way. It wouldn't make sense. It would just be weird. Why do I have you? Why do you exist if I'm not going to bother with you? So, yeah, and like I said, it's not even hard to do things with the kid. Find something you like, and chances are they're going to pick it up and like it as well. Video games. I've been a fan of them since I was 6. So I play them, and now her and I play them all the time. Minecraft, like I said, she likes to play Toad Treasure Tracker. We play Mario Kart. We play Nicktoons Racing. I got Mario Party for us to try. Find something you like and involve your kid in it. They'll like it too. I got air hockey. We play air hockey together. Not all the time, but often enough. At least like once a month, she'll think of it. Hey, you want to do this with me? Okay. Or play a board game. You know, nowadays they have board games that are designed to be two-player. Games that originally weren't two-player, but now they are, like Monopoly. They got, like, what do they call it? I don't know, it's the smaller version, but it's designed to be two-player. Or they have Life. That's designed to be two-player. Well, for her and I, that's perfect. Even card games. We play Uno all the time, but I made up modified rules for us, because since it's only the two of us, rather than just dealing out 7 cards each like you're supposed to do, the game's too quick. You're done in 2 minutes, maybe even less. So what I do is I deal out 25 cards each. So we have a lot, but it extends the game. Sometimes we have rounds that go 15 minutes. You just make the fun. They don't need stupid activities to have fun. Just do it with them. So, yeah. So when the kid is talking to the robot about the kid at school that doesn't want to play with him, it's like, why do you need to talk to a robot, though? Why are your parents not there for you? Why can't you talk to them about it? If my daughter had a problem, I know she would tell me about it. She wouldn't hold it in or anything stupid like that, because she knows I'm there for her. And then, like, the robot's even saying, you want to squeeze my hand? First off, it's not even a real hand. It's a plastic thing. This kid is gripping plastic. When he has real parents downstairs that could give him a hug, which is way better than a hand squeeze.
So what's our new mission, Moxie?
You'll need paper and a pencil. We are going to make some kind notes. For this mission, you'll need to talk to one of your friends about what makes them happy, and then tell me all about it. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Mom, can we invite Mason over to play?
Sure.
I have a new mission. We're gonna talk about things that make us happy. Bye, Moxie.
See you soon.
Alright, that last portion wasn't as bad as the rest. Yes, the robot coming up with the mission to talk about things, what was it, that make you happy or something? Again, that's a game that his parents could make up. And as far as the robot, like, giving him the idea to write the note, that's something he could have thought of himself. It's also something that maybe could have been encouraged with his parents. Like, again, they could have made it a game. I mean, as far as the child writing a note by himself without needing encouragement from a robot, that's kind of reasonable to me, because my daughter makes notes for me all the time. I hang them up in my refrigerator. She makes me, like, homemade cards for no reason. She makes me pictures all the time. So, I mean, that kid doesn't really need a robot to suggest that to him. So I can't really say that's the robot influencing. I mean, obviously the robot had the idea. It's AI, hence why I say it this way. It doesn't really have an idea, but, But still, that's something that could happen. I am surprised, though, that in the video that the kid made the note for his mom that said, "I love you, Mom." Based on how this robot is for failed parents, I figured it was going to say, "I love you, Moxie." And I was going to be like, you gotta be kidding me right now. But, yeah, then the kid asks if he can have his friend Mason come over. And that's kind of a weird situation, too. I don't know what to think about that. It's like, what are they trying to say? Like, this kid never had confidence to have friends over before, but now he's got this robot, and now he wants to have friends over? Or, I don't know, that last bit's a bit confusing. In any case, though, again, he could have always just asked for Mason. Like, that doesn't... Moxie has nothing to do with that. And his parents were kind of weird in their response to him. Like, they were kind of, not startled, but like, "Oh, he's got a friend?" And it was like, well, why has he never had friends before? It almost felt fake. Like, obviously this is a commercial, so it is fake. But if this was a real situation, it seems like it was fake. Like, normally they always tell him no. And now because there's cameras, they were like, "I guess we have to tell him yeah." I don't know. That end part was a little bit different, though. It's a little harder to break down. But, yeah. Overall, as I said, this product seems very much aimed at failed parents. I mean, if you need a robot to do your job and give your child attention, I can't say love, it's just a robot. I'm sure the stupid thing says "I love you" and stuff like that, but if you can't be there to do it, like, why did you have a kid for then? unless the kid's just an accident. But in that case, if you didn't think you were going to properly love it, why did you keep it? I'm not saying abort it, but like give it up to adoption. Give it to a family that will be there for it. You know the family I think of that's kind of perfect? Although it's fake, but it's the one from Boss Baby in the beginning. Those parents both do everything with Timmy. And like, you know, Timmy doesn't need a stupid robot. He's got his imagination and his mom and his dad. That's how it should be. It's not hard to do. Granted, Boss Baby comes along and kind of screws it up, but it's not because they're becoming failed parents. It's just babies take up a lot of time. Now, yes, they both don't need to be involved with Boss Baby, so they both didn't have to ditch him. Only one really had to. Maybe the mom, and then the dad could still hang out with Timmy all the time, but you get my drift, though. Like, it's not hard to do. And, yeah. So, that's the product. Moxie, it's a little robot for, I don't know, social anxieties or something, I guess. But really, at the end of the day, it's a disguise for just failed, crappy parents that don't know how to properly give their child love and attention. So yeah, don't buy this product. Fix yourself. Don't buy a stupid machine to replace you. And thanks for checking this video out. Came out weird, video out. And until next time, I said see ya.